Have you heard that carbohydrates cause inflammation in those of us with lipedema? If you have heard this, listen up, because I want to really break down the truth here. The truth is less than 40% of women that have been tested have a true issue with non-celiac gluten sensitivity or even celiac disease. So we are lumping 100% of us lippy women into a recommendation that only applies to 40%. I do testing here in my practice, and I can tell you my findings are right in line with that 40% figure. And by the way, fiber-rich carbohydrates are definitely needed for better immunity, because these are the foods that beneficial gut bacteria break down in order to create short-chain fatty acids that protect and lower our immune response. If we don't have good immune response, we have sensitized mast cells, and it leads to histamine intolerance. So you want to eat carbohydrates that are rich in fiber, foods that are more natural and unprocessed. These are great things for us to be including in our diet daily. Everybody has a different limiting factor when it comes to other health outcomes, maybe like A1C or insulin resistance. But in general, eating these foods is a great idea when it comes to lowering your inflammation and creating better immunity. And another pro tip is that after you cook a grain, I cooked bulgur and amaranth here for a power bowl I'm making for dinner tomorrow. You can put it in the refrigerator and cool it, and it reorganizes the starch in that grain and makes it resistant to digestion. What happens to people that have fiber depleted diets is they have an increase in a bacteria that causes leaky gut, and leaky gut causes inflammation. And when you get away from eating foods that feed the beneficial bacteria in your gut, you cause GI distress, bowel motility issues, gas, bloating, and GERD or silent reflux. There are a host of health problems that go along with skipping foods that are beneficial for us. So I want you to know the science of your body. If you're interested in looking at a GI map to see exactly what's happening in your microbiome or whether or not you have leaky gut, reach out. If you want to know specifically if these foods are not good for you, if you fall into that 40%, reach out to me and we will look at how your white blood cell degranulation happens when you eat foods that are fiber rich or carb rich. So there's a way to know for sure, and I think it's better to test than guess. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.